Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. I'm coming at you guys with another episode of the New Orleans Pelicans rebuild series here in NBA 2K18. And in the last episode, you guys saw we played against the San Antonio Spurs. We took a tough loss in that one. And in this game, we're playing against the Los Angeles Lakers, complete with LeBron James, and they're going to be going through their starting lineup before we get started here. And I'm going through the entire roster at the top to see their bench unit and who else they have to fill out the roster. They don't have Rajon Rondo starting. LONZO Ball obviously took a step forward and is starting. But coming into this game, we're only 1-3, so we're only 4 games into the season. So we don't really know how good this team is going to be yet, but we're playing against LeBron James and the Lakers just to see the new look, to kind of see how they're going to play. And like I said, they don't even have Rondo starting. I'm sure that'll change come playoff time, in my opinion. But anyway, we're getting started in this game, and A-Dave gets it started with a slam in transition. And they actually ended up keeping Julius Randle as well, so this can be a potentially better team than the one that the Lakers put together in real life, because they didn't really put anybody around LeBron James as of yet. But A-Dave there knocking down the three from beyond the arc, and we have an early lead in this game by 5, so we're playing very well until Caldwell Pope hits Drew Holiday with a straight bucket, like step back animation. That's straight cheese, honestly. But it goes down in the game, and there's LeBron James turnaround jump shot. He's gonna knock that one down, and there's Rondo hitting a 3 in our eye. We leave him wide open. He makes us pay. Anthony Davis taking it from coast to coast, going all the way down court for the finish right there. But going off topic for a quick second, I just want to give a really big shout out to my old subs that came over from my No Change channel. That was like 2 to 3 years ago. I was posting on that channel, and I posted a video, and then I'm getting comments. I just wanted to kind of see who was still there, and a lot of you guys still were. So shout out to you guys for coming over and subscribing to this channel and is watching the content, and actually still remember the old channel. So that, really meant a lot. So shout out to you guys. And you definitely have a lot to look forward to, especially with the new Madden coming out, and it's coming out on PC, so you guys definitely need to stay tuned for that. But going back to this game right here, we're in a good game versus the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron actually was in foul trouble early, so that's why I'm feeling like we have the lead right now, because he spent some time off the floor, and they don't have anything around him, honestly, because it's pretty much the same Lakers from last year if you take LeBron off the team. So when he comes off the floor, it's just like we're able to go on runs. They're not generating too much offense, so it makes it a lot easier. And while we're on the topic of this team, I really want to see the Lakers add some more pieces around him. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of room for dysfunction with this team. With Rondo, you have the Ball family that's involved. You have Lance Stevenson, who has had his past debacles with LeBron. I think there's a lot of crazy personalities there, and we'll kind of see how it works out. But I hope they add another superstar. I hope they're able to pull off the trade for Kawhi, especially to combat DeMarcus Cousins going to the Warriors of all places. And that, in my opinion, if he ends up staying past this 1-year deal and plays a full healthy season with the Warriors, I feel like that would be worse than what KD did. I mean, maybe I'm just salty because I'm a Pelicans fan, but honestly, I feel like it would be worse. But anyway, that's a whole other topic for a whole different video. But going into the second half, it's a tight game, 54-54. Anthony Davis is having a great game. Here's Etuan Moore with a step back shot there from 3, and we have a 7-point lead as LONZO Ball knocks down a 3. And this guy improved his shooting over the summer. Keep watching. You guys are going to see the shots that he's making. Here's another corner 3. He knocks that one down, throws a laser pass to LeBron James, who misses it, gets his own rebound, and Ajinça fouls him. So that's an and 1. And they're on their way back, trying to get back into this game, actually. And like I said, LeBron was in foul trouble. I don't know if it began in this quarter, but he eventually got into foul trouble, didn't play that many minutes. So we're able to kind of play with the lead, like I said before. And there's his 5th with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. So that's definitely trouble for the Lakers, because they need LeBron James on the floor. And this Pelicans team, just to go back to them for a second, they're playing very, very well. One spot on the team that I'm actually disappointed in is Nikola Mirotic. I mean, he knocks down that three. He had a good game this game. You guys are going to see, but overall, he has to produce more. And Jeremy Grant actually is producing more when it comes to the games that I'm actually playing. But when I sim, of course, Nikola Mirotic is going to get more points in production because he gets more minutes. But Jeremy Grant is the sixth man of this team, and he's playing that role very, very well, giving us a lot of good scoring, a lot of good defense down low, and some good finishing ability in transition. But here's Anthony Davis in transition with the slam, and this is a 12-point game with about 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And there's LeBron James with a nasty slam, and too bad he was off the floor for most of this game. It was good while we did get to see him, but there he actually fouls out with a flagrant, and he was able to get 20 points, but that's all for LeBron James, and we're up by 10 at this point, and there's about 7 minutes left, so there's not too much they're going to be able to do if we continue to play at this level. But here's another look at the foul. And that definitely looks like a flagrant. And, I mean, this is something, if I'm being nitpicky, this is something I want to see. I want to see 2K be able to change the IQ of players when they're playing with fouls. But, hey, I don't know if that's too smart for 2K. But Drew Holiday knocks down a three there. They get a lay-in. We're up by 11. Here's Jeremy Grant. He slams it. That's an and one. Julius Randle on the foul there. And we're up by 13 at this point. Looks like they're not going to be able to come back. We'll take a look and see. But here's Trey Burke with a step back crossover into the paint with a nice lay-in. And Trey Burke, to be honest, has panned out, I would say, well for the market of free agents that we had, as he gets another lay-in right there. He's developed his shooting even more. He's a knockdown three-point shooter and a knockdown from mid-range as it stands with us right now. So he's a very good offensive weapon, and he helps the Pelicans knock down the Lakers by a score of 123-106. This is a very, very much-needed win. We were 1-3 on the season. Didn't want to fall to 1-4 or 1-5 because then you're trying to climb out of the hole. And then, you know, at the end of the season with the Western Conference, those losses really, really matter. But here are the final numbers: a 37-17 game for Anthony Davis with 5 steals and 4 blocks. Drew Holiday with 26-10. And then we had a very good game from Jordan Crawford off of the bench, scoring 20. And then you had Trey Burke pitching in with 17 and 11. So a major game from Anthony Davis statistically is how the Pelicans take down LeBron James and his new team. And he ended up playing the last 5 minutes of the game on the bench. So that's definitely going to help us out as well. And then also spending time throughout the game on the bench is absolutely going to help the Pelicans. So they come into LA, get a W, and we've seen early season woes with LeBron teams before, so we shouldn't panic. I'm sure they'll be okay come playoff time. But in the next episode, we'll be playing against a fully healthy Boston Celtics squad, except for Al Horford. But they do get Gordon Hayward back along with all the other young talent they have. So you guys don't want to miss that episode. I'll see you guys then. Later.